Welcome to Game 9 of the 1968 Bob Gibson replay. Today, the Los Angeles Dodgers travel to Busch Stadium to take on the St. Louis Cardinals. We have the stats listed for Gibson through 8 games. He's currently at 4-3. Just recently had a loss against the Phillies. But the stats are kind of right in line to the pitching. But I know, in looking at his game log from 1968, he goes on a little bit of a losing streak here before he starts turning it on. But let's see what he can do today against the Dodgers. One thing that I've been dealing with is the use of the strategy rolls. At this particular time, I'm going to not use the strategy rolls, but I'm going to have more awareness to stealing, bunting, and hit and run. I think being new to inside pitch, I'd rather focus on the normal gameplay that we have, and I think the strategy roll is great, but I think I've chosen at this particular time not to use the strategy roll, but that doesn't mean going in the future that I will choose to have that integrated in my gameplay. It's just a personal choice of mine, and I feel good about that decision going forward. So let's take a look here. So we have Wes Parker, Willie Davis, and Len Gabelson leading off for the Dodgers here in the top of the first inning. "4-2. We have possible K chance. It's 15, -1 at Busch, so 14. It's a 2. Struck him out. Willie Davis. 5-6. Possible wild pitch. 17. No wild pitch. We will stay on the pitcher's card and roll one more. 4-5. K plus versus a righty. Batter's card and lefty. Willie Davis is lefty. 6-2. Double asterisk 6. We have a fly out to right field. Len Gabelson. 4-5. Again, he's a lefty, so we go to the batter's card. Another 4-5. 4-5. Line out to the second baseman. So 1-2-3 inning for Gibson. Today, the Dodgers have Don Drysdale pitching, so we got 2 Hall of Famers going against each other here. Good matchup. "2-4. Possible K chance. 12, -1 at Busch is an 11, so 19. We go to hitter's card. 2-3. Fly out to right field. "3-2. K plus on a righty. So let's take a look here. He's a righty, so 6 plus a 10 is a 16. It's a 3. Struck him out. Bobby Tolan. 1-2 K chance. 9, -1 at Busch is an 8. 13. Go to hitter's card. 1-6. Double asterisk 1. Grounds out to the second baseman. So 1-2-3 for both pitchers. Fairley, Haller, and Bailey. 6-2. Fairley's card. He's a lefty. Go to the batter's card on a lefty. 4-3. Ground out to shortstop. 6-2. Another lefty. Hitter's card. 2-5. Fly out to left. Bob Bailey. 5-1. Possible hit by pitch. He's a 2, a 0. It's a 1. Hit by pitch. Next batter. I have a hard time pronouncing this. Zoilo Versalis. 4-6 K chance versus a righty. 11 -1. 10-5. Struck him out. Orlando Cepeda. Got a 5-3 K chance versus a righties and 9 -1s and 8. 20 hitter's card. 6-6 double asterisk 2. He grounds out to third base. Okay, Johnny Edwards is the next batter. He's a left-handed catcher. Left-handed batted catcher. 3-1 possible K chance. The righty's a 6. It's a 15. 4-5. Question mark 8 versus a right-handed batter. A 3 is a double. 2 to 10 is a double, so that's a double for Edwards. Next batter is Mike Shannon. 3-6 blank hitter card. 4-2 G6. Don't see any runner advancement there. 6-3. Julian Javier. 6-5. So we go to the ballpark. Three 6. Single to right. Edwards is on second. Let's see what he does as far as running. S9. From second to home, +1. And then 2 out, add 1 BR. So we got a +2 on his BR. Edwards, which is a 2. So it goes to a 4. The right fielder's arm is a -4. Holy cow. So it's a 0. Let me check that. I just wanted to double check Fairley's gun in right field. Look at that, a -4. So the ABR is a 4 because he had 2 +1 in the runner advancement chart, and then +1 for 2 outs is a 4, but -4 brings him to 0. He's not going anywhere. So we got runners on first and third, 2 outs for Dale Maxwell. 6-6 walk chance versus a righty. 15. -4 at Bush is an 11, but it's a 1 that loads the bases for Gibson. 2 outs. Okay. 6-5 Stadium. 6-2. Look at that. Question mark 9. Oh, the right field, but it's a 17. So nothing on that. 10 to 14 would have got anything up to 14 would have got him a hit. Gets a 17. So we got a fly out to right. Gibson could have really helped his cause right there. So for the Dodgers, we got Popovich, Drysdale, and top of the order with Parker. 4-3. Possible walk chance versus the righties at 10 minus 4. Bush is 6. It's a 9. 3-5. Pop out to the second baseman. Don Drysdale. 1-3. K chance. Geez, 23. 2. Struck him out. Wes Parker. 3-4. K chance. 15. Minus 1's a 14. It's a 10. Struck him out. Gibson coming back strong after that tough outing in Philadelphia against Philadelphia. One 4 batter's card for Brock. 4-6 double asterisk 5 flies out to left. Kirk Flood. 3-6 hitter's card. 1-2 ground out to the third baseman. Bobby Tolan. 5-3 possible K chance. He's a 9 minus 1's an 8. 17 hitter's card. 4-6 ground out to second base. Drysdale pitching really well too. Look at you. So he had a 2.15 ERA in 1968. Willie Davis, Len Gabrielson, and Ron Fairley, who scared Johnny Edwards not to move anywhere from third to home on that single by Javier. 1-4 K chance, righty 8. It's a 9. 3-5 fly out to center. Len Gabrielson. 1-1 ballpark chance. 4-1 double asterisk 6. That is a fly out to right field. And Ron Fairley. (3-2) double asterisk. I believe we just roll for that. That's a 4 G6. Cardinals have Cepeda, Edwards, and Mike Shannon. Two 4 possible K chance. 9 minus 1's an 8. 15 hitter's card for Cepeda. 4-3 single past to third baseman. Johnny Edwards had a nice double last at bat. 5-2, K-Chance. 6 minus 1's a 5. It's a 4, struck him out. Mike Shannon. 4-4. Possible hit by pitch chance. He's a 2 plus a 10. It's a 12. It's a 10 hit by pitch. Julian Javier. One hitter's card. 4-3. Oh, look at that. Question mark 8. It's a 5 versus a righty single. Okay, so we have Cepeda. See what he can do on a runner advancement chart. It was to center field. That's 8. So +2, second to home. Center fielder is a -1. Cepeda is a BR3. +2 is a 5. -1 is a 4. So let's go to the throw chart. 1-5. Check second die roll, which is a 5. Okay, so lead runner advances. Shannon goes a second. Javier gets the RBI. Maxville's the batter. We have first and second, 1 out. 6-6. Possible walk chance. 15 -4 is 11. It's a 12. The -4 is Busch Stadium's walk. 4-1, fly out to left. So we got an F7. 2 outs. Runners on first and second for Gibson. 4-4, possible hit by pitch chance. 7 plus a 10 is a 17. It's a 7 hit by pitch. But that Drysdale, second hit pitch of the inning. And hits Gibson. How about that? Bases loaded, 2 outs. So I wanted to check how many hit batters Drysdale had in 1968. He had 12. So bases loaded, 2 outs for Lou Brock. 65. Stadium. 62. That's dangerous. Okay. Question mark 9. Question mark 9. It's at 8. So we got a 5 to 9's a double. So we got a double by Brock. Definitely brings in 2 runs. Shannon scores. And Javier scores. And that was a double to right. Oh, Fairley's arm is brutal. And Gibson's not going anywhere. Fairley's a -4 and right. All right, so we got second and third, 2 outs. Cardinals up 3-0. 4-6, possible wild pitch. It's a 10, so nothing there. Oh, pass ball. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Possible pass ball chance. The pass ball of the, let me just grab that and make sure I got that correct. Okay, so it falls under the pass ball. And now we roll a it's a 1, so anything higher than a 1's a pass ball. It's a 5, so we got a pass ball. Gibson scores. Brock moves to third. So now we got Kurt Flood up with a runner on third and 2 outs. 2-6. Possible error grounder chance. 6-2 double asterisk 3. It's a G6. The shortstop's error rating is a 12. It's a 10. So we have an error. Let me just grab the chart. So Versailles boots the ball. Brock scores. We have an E6. Bobby Tolan's the batter. Score 5 runs this inning, the Cardinals. And we're starting about taking Drysdale out of there. 3-4 hitters card. 4-2 ground out to the first baseman. So 3 away. 5 runs by the Cardinals. We have a 5-0 game. Gibson pitching great after his tough performance against the Phillies. Holler, Bailey, and Versailles will be the hitters for the Dodgers. See if they can get anything going. 1-1, that's a ballpark. 6-6, so something to left field. We got a question mark 7. It's a 4, so we got a single to left field. Looks like we had a no-hitter going. Now we got a 1-hitter going. Bob Bailey's the batter. 2-4, possible walk chance. 13 minus 4 at Bush is a 9. It's a 2, so we got a walk. So immediately we have 2 runners on for the Dodgers. First and second. Versailles has a bunt rating of 3. I don't know, do you chip away here? Let's see. Take a quick look at the chart for bunts. Yeah, let's try a bunt. We got a 1, so we got a good bunt. Okay. Runners move to second and third. Popovich is the batter. 3-3, possible error on a throwing. 5-2, double asterisk 2. We got a G4. The second baseman is a 7. It's an 11, so no error. I'd say the infield was normal. So I'll check the advancement chart, but or the running and see what we got here. So we're going to have the run score. Bailey go to third. The infielder just takes the out because we have the pitcher spot coming up. We're going to grab a pinch hitter for Drysdale. Got knocked around pretty good. See who the we'll bring in Bill Sudakis, a switch hitter. We'll get somebody warming up in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Trying to take a look here to see who we might have available. Let's see here. All right, got a couple options here. All right, so Bill Sudakis will be the hitter, taking Drysdale's spot. See if he can get any action here. 6-5, range play. 1-2, double to center field. So Sudakis possibly comes through, but we have to check the range of the center fielder, which is a 4. He makes the play. Takes away a double. We get the pitching change here. Okay, so the Dodgers have a new pitcher in. It's Mike Kikich, and he'll be going up against Cepeda, Edwards, and Shannon. 6-5, range play. 2-4, pop out to the second baseman. The second baseman's range is a 3. It's a 6, so it's a failed range. Let's see what a P4 is on a failed range. A single for Cepeda. Next batter is Johnny Edwards. 5-3, K-Chance. He's a lefty, so it's a 4-0 there. 2-2, fly out to left. Mike Shannon. 3-1, he's not fatigued. Hitter's card. 4-5, fly out to right. Julian Javier. 5-1, range play for Stadium. 2-6, G3. The first baseman range is a 4. Wes Parker makes the play. Move on to the 6th inning. Gotta put 1 run there. It's a 5-1 game. Top of the order for the Dodgers with Parker, Davis, and Gibson. 2-2, Stadium play. 4-1, single +9. So there's a chance that he could stretch that into a double. Verify the rule. So that means singles where the batter could be attempting to get a double. I just want to take a look at this again. Single plus. Checking the hitter's BR rate. Parker's BR rating is a 4. It's a 2. He stretches that into a double. Just make sure that there's nothing to do with the make sure there's nothing to do with the arm here. Okay. So the outfielder's arm rate was, just want to verify that. Single +8. Center fielder was -1, but he was center fielder was -1 flood. It's a 4, so it's a 3, but it's a 2, so he makes a double anyways. So double for Parker. If anybody knows the answer to that, one part of the rule said just use the BR rate, and then the other one, but the BR rate off of the pictures rules, but for the stadium, it states just the runner's hitter's BR rate. So either way, he's safe. 2-4, possible walk against the Rays of 5. It's an 18. Go to hitter's card. 4-6. Ooh, question mark 9 versus a righty. It's a double for Willie Davis. Parker scores. Gabrielson's the batter. Runner on second, no outs. 6-3 walk chance. 12 walks him. Oh, 12, but we have a -4 at Bush is an 8. It's a 9, so it's not a walk. We go to Gabrielson's card. 3-1, G3. So I'm sure the runner advances on that. Runner to third. Fairley is the batter. Got a 5-2 game. We'll do infield in. See what Fairley can do. That gun in right field. Stop thinking about that. 2-4 possible walk. 10 -4 at Bush is a 6. It's a 14. Go to Fairley's card. Infield in. 4-1 G5. Okay. So let's take a look at this. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. You decide if the runner head for home. Let's just first see what Davis's BR rating. It's a 5. Okay, let me read this real quick here. Okay, so we got a BR rating of 5 for Davis on third. Infield in, -2 to the BR rate of runner on third. So that makes it an ABR of 3. Shannon's going to throw home. So 3 and under, Davis is safe. 4, 5, and 6, he's out. 3 makes it home. So Fairley, I guess, gets on the fielder's choice. Oh, it was a safe fielder's choice. Okay, so Holler is the batter with a runner on first. One five, lefty, batter's card. 3-4. It's a single to right. Let's see if +2. Fairly 2 +2 to right fielder. It's a 4. 1 out. He's going to stay at second. He's not going to try to go to third. With Bailey up. Three, 5, double asterisk. That's a 6. That's a F9. Okay, so that would be a 2. See if Fairley would go to third. He'll stay there. So we got runner on first and second, 2 outs. for Vasalis. 5-6. Possible wild pitch. It's a 3. So we got a wild pitch. Still go to the hitter's card, I believe. Excuse me, stand the pitcher's card for possible wild. Check to see what, just taking a look here if we got a wild pitch. I would say you're still on the pitcher's card for that. So 4-3, possible walk. Right-handed pitcher's a 10. It's a 10 on the D6, so a D20. 6 minus 4 is a 2, so no walk, go to hitter's card. 5-2, fly out to center field. 5-3. Kekich is going to stay in there. Got Maxfield, Gibson, and Brock. 5-6 possible K. He's a lefty. 8 to 9 on the D20. 2-1. Nice. Question mark 9 versus a lefty. 14, but it's a 19, so got to fly out to right. Gibson's the batter. He's going to stay in the game. 6-6 K chance. 20 minus 1 is 19. It's an 18. Struck him out. Brock. 6-3 ballpark. 1-6 double asterisk 3. It's G5. He grounds out to the third baseman. 5-3 game. Popovich, Sudakis. Maybe we'll put pinch hitter in for Sudakis. He's been pitching well. 3-5. Double asterisk 5. It's fly out to left. Dodgers are going to look for a pinch hitter for Sudakis. Actually, it's a pinch hitter for Kekich. Sudakis was the pinch hitter earlier. So Ken Boyer, 2-3, range play. 4-5, fly out to center field. Let's see if the center fielder, who is a 4, Kurt Flood, can get to it. He cannot get to it. So we have a failed range on an F8. Let's see what we got there. #8, so 1-4 is a single, 5-6 a double. So we got a single for Boyer. Flood can't get to the play. We will bring up Wes Parker. .44 home run chance. Parker's a switch hitter, so he's batting lefty at 10. 1-16. So it clears Gibson's card. Parker only hit 3 home runs in 1968, so against a righty it's a 4. It's 9. So we did not get a home run. Okay, so failed chance, we just go to Parker's card with a runner on first. 1-3. Single to center field. Let's see if Boyer does anything. Boyer's a BR. His BR is a 2. So let's see if he does anything. S8 -1. No, he's not going anywhere. So we got runner on first and second, one out for Davis. 1-3. K chance. Let's see if he 34 batters, so he's faced 18, 27. Hasn't faced that, so it's possible K chance. Right-handed batters of 15, -1, it's a 14. It's a 14 on that, so it's a strikeout for. Oop, no, let's just double check. He's a left. Yep, it's correct. Len Gabrielson. Oh, oh, wait a minute. Here. Sorry, I gotta move to Davis's card. Sorry about that. Davis is a righty. He's an 8, so -1, so it is not a strikeout. We will move to Davis's card. I actually had Parker's card still out, so that was a mistake on my part. 6 heavy flies out to left field, though. So change that. So we got runners on first and second, 2 outs for Len Gabrielson. 3-1, possible K chance. It's a 20, no K there. 3-3, single past a first baseman. 2 outs. Let's check the runner advancement chart. Boyer clocks up the bases, so he's only a BR of a 2. So we have bases loaded. Let's see if Gibson can get it out of this. The manager comes out. Gibson wants to pitch to Farley. See if we can get him here. Get this last out. 5-1, hit by pitch chance. It's a 6-0. It's a 7. Jesus, no hit by pitch. 3-3, ground out to the shortstop. He gets out of it. Bases loaded. Okay, so now we move on to Flood, Tolan, and Cepeda. The Dodgers will be bringing in John Purdon. Kekich goes 2 innings. Okay, so see what we can do here. Purdon will be pitching for the Dodgers. Flood, Tolan, Cepeda. 3-5, possible hit by pitch chance. He's a 5, -10, so nothing there. 4-4, single to left. Bobby Tolan. 5-2, possible K chance. He's a righty. 9, 18, nothing there. 4-4, single past the first baseman. So we got an S3. Let's see what Flood's BR rating is. It's a 4. So Flood goes to third. At first and third, no outs for Cepeda. 2-6, possible walk chance. He's a righty. So it's a 10, 18, nothing there. 4-2. G6 versus a righty. So let's see. See if they can get a double play. His double play is a 2. The pitcher's a -2, so that's a 0. I wanted to think about that one for a second, so that's why I put it on pause. I'm going to say the infield was in based on the score of being 5-3, and I'm going to say Flood held at third, and the play was made 6-3. they made the play at first. Tolan moves to second. So we have runners at second and third, still infield in with one out. 2-5. Possible throwing error. 6-2. Double asterisk 5, which is a G6. Again, another play to the shortstop, but he's got a possible throwing error. It's an 8. He's a 12. So we got an error. G6. Check it here. Pause here. Okay, that was big. So you got a G6, but a throwing error for Versailles. So E6, 2 bases. Flood scores and Tolan scores. That was big. Runner on second, 1 out for Shannon. 3-4. Hitters card. 2-3. Double asterisk 4. That's a ground out to third. He looks off the runner to second. He goes nowhere. Javier's the batter. 5-5. S1. Hitter's card. 2-2. Fly out to left. Got a 7-3 game. Do we leave Gibson in there? Yeah, let's leave him in there. Get another inning under his belt. Holler, Bailey, Versailles. 4-3. Walk chance versus a righty. 9 minus 4 is a 5. 1, he walked him. $61 K chance. 13-8 struck him out. Popovich, or excuse me, Versailles. 5-5 K chance, righties on 11. 17 Versailles' card. 2-6 versus a righty, S6. So single pass to shortstop. Let's check the runner advancement chart here. First to third, 5-6. See what Holler's running is. No, he's not going anywhere. Okay, so I got him second. Gibson's done. All right, so Gibson pitched 7.1 innings. Do the stats afterwards. Let's bring in a pitcher. We will bring in. Let's bring in Ron Willis. So Willis will come in the 8th against Popovich. 4-2, possible throwing error. 6-5, G5. Third baseman's a Shannon, 10. That's a throwing error. It's a 9. So we got an E5. Jesus, going all over the place. Runners on second and third. Dodgers are going to bring up a pinch hitter. 1 out. Messy ball game. See who they can bring in. Have Willie Crawford hit. See what Crawford can do. Second and third, 1 out. 1-2, Stadium. 3-6, single to right field. Jesus. Let's check what Popovich's running is. It's a 3. Right field. All right, single to right field, second to Holmes, +1, 1 out. Popovich is a 3. So it's a 4. Right fielder is a 0. So we're going to check the throw chart. 3-3. He advances. All right, so Crawford does his job. Wes Parker, top of the lineup. One range play. 2-3, fly out to left field. The left fielder is Brock. He's a 4. It's a 3. He makes the play. Willie Davis. 5-1. Possible K chance. It's a 1. Struck him out. Dodgers scored 3. 7-6 ball game. We are at the bottom of the 8th. Let's check to see if the Dodgers have any more available pitching. They're going to bring in Jack Billingham. Oh, they have to because they had a pinch hitter. So Billingham will be coming in. See if he can hold them tight down. The Cardinals will have a pinch hitter once Gibson spots comes to bat. And they have their closer, Joe Horner. He'll be ready to go. And then we got to get a batter, probably Maris. Yeah, we'll get Maris ready to go. Or McCarver. All right, so here we go. Billingham's a pitcher. 4-1 K chance. He's a righty. Nope. Maxwell's the batter. It's an 8. Nope, no hitter there. We go to Maxwell's card. 3-4. Ground out to the third baseman. Maris will bat for the pitcher spot. (6-4). He's a lefty, batter's card. 1-3, single past the second baseman. Maris does his job. Let's see if Brock can do anything against Billingham. 3-3, Stadium. 4-4, fly out to center. Kurt Flood. 1-1. It's only fatigued. Excuse me. 1-2. K chance. He's right-handed pitcher. 6. It's a 3. Struck him out. Okay, so the Dodgers will be coming to bat. They have Gableson, Fairley, and Holler. Horner, the closer, will be coming in. Willis pitched 2/3 of an inning. We got Horner as the pitcher. Okay, let's see if Horner can close this out. We have a 7-6 ball game. A lot of activity. Gableson, 6'2", K plus versus a lefty's a 9 plus a 10, 19-7, struck him out. Horner's throwing hard. 1-4, walk chance. He walked Fairley. Tom Haller. 4-2, possible error. 4-3, F8. The center fielder is a 6. E rating, it's a 9. So he flies out to center. Flood makes the play. Bailey, 5-3. He's a righty. Got him out. Double asterisk. 3. It's a fly out to center field. So, got him out. As I said, 7-6 Cardinals. Gibson gets to win. I want to check the earned run. If anybody can make a comment here. We had a walk for Holler, a K, and then a single by Brsalis. And then we had a 2-base error when Gibson was replaced by Willis, and then a single. I just want to make sure, see if that's considered earned runs. And then I'll do all the stats later. Kind of ran along. Went from a 2-0 actual game, Drysdale winning by shutout, to a 7-6 crazy one. Thanks all for joining.